You're so lazy.
You ain't connected to my Wi-Fi. I don't love her, I just fuck her, then it's bye-bye. I ain't beef with nobody, let them fly high. I just wanna live my life so Zaza. All you niggas finna do like ha-ha. When I kiss her, then the girl scream ah-ah. She be twerking booty cupping like a high five. She love the nigga and she put me in the top 5. You ain't connected to my Wi-Fi. I don't love her, I just fuck her, then it's bye-bye. I ain't beef with nobody, let them fly high. I just wanna live my life so Zaza. All you niggas finna do like ha-ha. When I kiss her, then the girl scream ah-ah. She be twerking booty cupping like a high five. She love the nigga and she put me in the top 5.
Saw a little chick with me red in the top 5. I ain't gon' trip, but shawty keep fucking with the Wi-Fi. She just a basic bitch, all in the way and shit. All one play and shit, turn up location, bitch. I ain't got time for games and shit. Always wanna play and shit. I ain't gon' trip, always wanna play and shit. Always in the way and shit. I ain't got time for the wait and shit. Y'all nigga back to the paper shit. Too many niggas focus on the 9-5. Catch a nigga rolling down 9-5. Shawty kick a nigga to the Wi-Fi.
To my Wi-Fi, I don't love her, I just fuck her, then it's bye-bye. I ain't beef with nobody, let them fly high. I just wanna live my life so Zaza. All you niggas finna do like ha-ha. When I kiss her, then the girl scream ah-ah. She be twerking booty cupping like a high five. She love the nigga and she put me in the top 5. You ain't connected to my Wi-Fi. I don't love her, I just fuck her, then it's bye-bye. I ain't beef with nobody, let them fly high. I just wanna live my life so Zaza. All you niggas finna do like ha-ha. When I kiss her, then the girl scream ah-ah. She be twerking booty cupping like a high five. She love the nigga and she put me in the top 5.
She know I'm a man, I'm a fly guy. Fuck her on site, then it's bye-bye. I ain't even need to code to the Wi-Fi. 999, 2 pounds and a la-la. Got a 2-high, drinking my tie, get mudslides. She know she can count me. We always on that, I got killers around me. Give me a down, bitch, no stress. If it ain't by mine, there's no respect. Came from the bottom, we don't know what's best. Don't ring my phone if it ain't by chest. Turn me up, I got core on the beat. No 4G autos, I step in the streets. Bitches on me like I knew they would be. Cause the money on me, progression is key. Oh no, don't walk out the door. You worth more than you only see you at the score. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, they only see you as a score. You shine bright like a star, but you don't know who you are. Oh, I can see the hurt that left you scarred. Oh, I can be the one to heal your heart. Oh no, don't walk out the door. You worth more. They only see you as a score. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. No, 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 no. Don't walk out the door. You worth more. They only see you as a score. Oh no.
Tree time.
We had dimes and niggas on the block. We ain't have a pot to piss in, nigga. Why the fuck we pissing the pot? We had to handle our business, nigga. Razor scraping up dishes. Come get your man, come scrape him up, get him. Headshot, he won't make it to the spittle. Soon as we see that nigga, we gon' kill him. Yeah, we had dimes and niggas on the block. We ain't have a pot to piss in, nigga. Why the fuck we pissing the pot? We had to handle our business, nigga. Razor scraping up dishes. Come get your man, come scrape him up, get him. Headshot, he won't make it to the spittle. Soon as we see that nigga, we gon' kill him. I hate you bitch ass niggas. Probably more than the KKK. Y'all niggas nuts like payday. It's Friday too, call day day. I gun you down, bro. Day day for him. I swear on my little niece nay nay. Toe talking for him. I pray kid. I do you bad on baby. Emoji sad on they face. I know they mad on they side. Slide through they block bro daytime and let it bang on baseline. I keep that thing on waistline. Ain't got the time, don't waste mine. I get up close on FaceTime.
For those that I got, cause it could've been worse. Wonder where I would've been if I would've stayed at a 10. Listen to him, listen to her. Everything I got, it came from the earth. I'm as sturdy since birth. Look at the way that I walk, the way that I talk. It took me some time to be him. Look at the people I'm with. We all with the shit. So it took us a lot to be friends. Can't in my swag. Came up to push her the bag. Lost and it did what I had. Offer the cash. Now if it ain't why I check it, she giving me sex in my past when I make it. We make it. Ramen the noodles, this shit getting plated. Bitches on me and they say I'm the greatest. That's why I wake up and I'm getting filleted. It must be the master pill. They wanna lose, but I hate how it feels. I'm allergic to chill. Don't tell me you love me, I know what it is, and I know what it ain't. I'm the man in this bitch. I done fucked 3 hoes in one night, I ain't got no more. I done fucked this bitch, that bitch, and I got mad stories. Same hoes back then, out here still drawn. Old friends turn ops, out here gun marching. Old ops turn friends, look like cash talking. New hoes, new money, got those problems coming. Stood tall, seen it all, I know they head hunting. Velcro, stay low, we don't type no comments. I lost this bitch, that bitch, they ain't had no tolerance. I was a misfit, real shit, I was so unpolished. I was on kiss shit, get lit, I done fucked up college. I still try to fix shit with those chicks, I think that I feel sorry. Remember I met Daff, no ass, but she had a glow to it. Remember I met Ed, fat ass, and we used to go through it. Remember I met Rose, so cold, she couldn't hold on. So incredible, they strong. I still wish the best for 'em. I still got a check for 'em. I felt I was best for 'em. I felt like they should've just waited. Don't listen to them, they be hating. You wanted the best and I knew it. I know what it takes to get to it. I heard all the pain, you been through it. I put all the pain in my music. I done fucked 3 hoes in one night, I ain't got no more. I done fucked this bitch, that bitch, and I got mad stories. Same hoes back then, out here still drawn. Old friends turn ops, out here gun marching. Old ops turn friends, look like cash talking. New hoes, new money, got those problems coming. Stood tall, seen it all, I know they head hunting. Velcro, stay low, we don't type no comments. I done had this friend, that friend, most of them fell off. If I knew back then what I know now, I'd be well off. Now I got more money, less friends, things looking better now. My son getting older now, I'm plotting to settle down. No more carry metal round. We walking on higher ground. Security higher now. Get too close and I put you down. I done fucked 3 hoes in one night, I ain't got no more. I done fucked this bitch, that bitch, and I got mad stories. Same hoes back then, out here still drawn. Old friends turn ops, out here gun marching. Old ops turn friends, look like cash talking. New hoes, new money, got those problems coming. I know they coming. Stood tall, seen it all, I know they head hunting. Velcro, stay low,
Something told me to stay, you was worth it, I've been working. We ain't perfect, that's why you for me. I got money, you got hundreds, I got all this love and you got nothing. Cause your past done stripped you of it, perfect timing. Too much time I give and lies I hear, but I stay here. Cause the time we share is so revealing. I'll treat you right, I will. I'll treat you right, I will. Just tell me you'll stay silent. We ain't gotta do what they do. Just tell me you stay solid. In time we'll see things through. Just tell me you stay solid. Just tell me you stay solid. I've been thinking, who you talking to when you feel lonely? I've been thinking, you the only one I let control me. I've been drinking so much trust in me, I'm never sober. I've been missing you so much, I'm scared of starting over. What's it gonna take for me to have you to myself? It's so easy to have anyone, I don't want no one else. What's it gonna take for me to keep you to myself? It's easier to be alone, but I want something now. We ain't gotta do what they do. Just tell me you stay solid. In time we'll see things through. Just tell me you stay solid. We ain't gotta do what they do. Just tell me.
Just stay solid. Just stay solid. All you gotta do is just tell me you'll stay solid.
That's it. Stay solid, man.
Stay solid. They asked me, a lot of people been asking me the last few days, because it is dropping this Wednesday coming up. They's like, yo, what does it mean to be solid? To be solid is to show, grow. Is to show and grow with someone without the obligations of being in a relationship. So, when I mean show, I mean you're showing a person that, you know what, you are somebody that I do want to be with, somebody that I do want to dedicate my time to, somebody that I do want to rock with, somebody that I feel is the one. But I got things that I got to handle on my end, that if I don't handle on my end, we can never be what we trying to be. But in the meantime, I'm going to stay solid. I'm going to stay true to what it is I feel for you, and my actions are going to also match that. And we're going to be able to grow within that time period. So when we both get to where we want to get to individually, it makes sense for us to be together. A lot of times, we're settling, we're being with people. I'm not going to use the word settle, but we're getting into relationships with people at points and times in our lives where it just doesn't make sense for us to be in a relationship.
I tell them that every day, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Real
So
rap.
we know, in a sense, for example, as a man out here, we know that you have to be able to provide. You have to be able to protect. You have to be able to do certain things in order to just hold on to your household. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't have those things, and then you get into a situation and you lose the situation because you don't have those things, that's not her fault. That's your fault. You should have just told her to stay solid. And told her that you're going to stay solid.
Yeah, because
until
everybody
you get what you need. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody running around chasing the bag right now, you feel me? And with doing so, it consumes so much time out your schedule that it's easy for you to neglect, you know what I'm saying, your significant other with time. You feel what I'm saying? So versus you locking yourself into an agreement, you know what I'm saying, where it's mandated that you have to be there. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if y'all could just, you know, come to some kind of agreement and can just stay solid at the agreement. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you gonna carry my name and I'm gonna carry your name the same way I carried in front of you in your absence. You know what I'm saying? That's what it means to stay solid.
Facts.
You feel me? The same way you would act if I was in the building. If I'm not in the building, act accordingly. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
The same conversation you'll have with your friends if I was sitting next to you, that's the one you had when I'm not there. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have a different one when I'm not there. You had the same one that you would have if I was sitting next to you.
Facts. Facts.
That's the easiest definition of being solid.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Carry me the same way in my presence as you carry me in my absence.
You know what my grandmother and my mother called that? They called that integrity. And I think that's one of the things that we as people just don't focus on enough and talk about enough, to where it just lost its importance.
Yeah, it's a lack
You know
of
what
it.
I'm saying?
It's
just
a lack
of it. It's not gone. It's just a lack of it. You know what I'm saying? People know what it is. They just don't necessarily see it displayed often. You know what I'm saying? You be with your girlfriends and stuff like that. You talk crazy about your nigga, but then you with your niggas, you the best, you the greatest, you this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why they tell you your character, your integrity.
So then as a man, you get around her girlfriends and they looking at you like you crazy. And you trying to figure out why such and such don't fuck with you when you ain't even meet her yet. Like, it's the first time I met you. You don't even fuck with me, Cindy. What did I do to you?
Yeah, somebody carried your name wrong.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what that
So,
means.
You know what I'm saying? Whoever you was with just wasn't keeping it solid.
Yeah, somebody carried your name wrong because they gave somebody a preamp impression of you before you even got there.
Facts. That's
So you
why
feel what I'm
I fuck with some of the women that be like, you know, look, he ain't where he need to be yet, but I know that, you know what I'm saying, he gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm rocking with him till he get there. I fuck with that. Why? Because you're basically saying, you know what, he has the capabilities and the ability, the capabilities, and the ability to be a good man, to me. If not even to the world, but to me. But right now, he got some shit that he need to sort the fuck out.
Yeah, but he needs some
and
help.
I understand that. And I'm gonna give him some time. That's why I always preach time. Because we as men we get shit a little later, you know what I'm saying? Depending on the kind of life we live. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really hit me till I was like 25, 26. I'm late. I mean, so now I'm trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give me time to figure what it is I'm trying to figure out for my damn self. I want to fuck with you, though. I don't want to fuck with nobody else in the process.
I wouldn't even say late.
I want to grow with you. I want to build with you.
Yeah, you still growing. So at that point, you understand, like, listen, I'm still young. There's still a few things I want to do. It's a few experiences I want to have. So versus me breaking your heart or letting you down, you know what I'm saying, by me doing what I'm going to do anyway, regardless, you feel what I'm saying? Because before I can lock into something and settle all the way down, I have to satisfy my own personal, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be content with your life before you can cut everything off. If you didn't party enough, if you didn't go on enough vacations, if you didn't do enough trips,
do it.
You know what I'm saying? With the fellas and none of that, like, you ain't been to the Super Bowl, you ain't did nothing, don't get married, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, please knock some of that stuff off your bucket list. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Before you decide, you know what I'm saying, to say, all right, I'm going to settle down with this young lady. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, you're going to inconvenience her, and she going to inconvenience you. You feel me? Because she's not going to be happy with what you doing, so she's going to complain. The complaints are going to start to inconvenience you.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like, you know, I know, like, we, you know what I'm saying, like, we hard on both sides, on males and the females. You know what I'm saying? Sure. But I always bring it back to, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? And I think kind of learned this being around, like, you know what I'm saying, people like you, Killer, as well, from the talks that we have. It's like, at the end of the day, you as a man still, regardless of how you're viewed, regardless of how you're looked at, regardless of whatever, you still got to carry it as a man. For sure. And a lot of times we as men, we sit back and we play the blame game because it's easier to do that than to sit back and say, you know what, damn, you know what, I don't got my shit together. What do I need to do to get my shit together so I don't deal with the shit that I'm actually dealing with? Because as a man, 9 out of the 10 of the things you deal with is because something's not 100% right with you and yourself as a man, because if it was, it would be taken care of.
Yeah, they got to understand the transition. That's a part of the transition.
But a nice portion of it.
Yeah, that's a part of the transition.
Thing that you want to do as a man that you can't, then you got to change, figure out a way to change what it is you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Or to obtain what it is you want. Yeah, but it starts with men. We are the leaders.
No disrespect, like, you know what I'm saying, to nobody, because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, ruffle no feathers this early on a fly day.
Stack cheese!
But you got to know that, like they say, if you don't understand it, that's because you still in the boy phase. You know what I'm saying? You still in the growing process. Stack cheese, what up, baby? You still in the growing process, and it's a hell of a transition, you know what I'm saying, from a boy to a man. You feel me? Like, it's a hell of a transition. You know what I'm saying?
Transition going from boy to a man. It's tough.
And you really learn it when you become a father with a son.
Facts. That's when it hit me. All right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you look at a lot of things he doing, you be like, yo, that was me.
Yeah.
That was me. I'm glad I grew up. I'm glad I got a better thinking process. You feel me?
Facts. That's 100%. Thinking of good thinking processes and all that good stuff. Got my guy half-breed stack cheese in the motherfucking building.
Oh, man.
Yo. That's good,
Mr.
right?
Such and such himself.
You already.
You know what I'm saying? We here, we live.
Yeah, I got here. I was a little late, man. I ain't the most morning person.
Bro, you
actually
you on time.
Man. You feel me?
If you hear, you
because you made it to the place. That's all that matters.
We here, man. We here.
It's all about arriving.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
What's up, man?
Nah, man, we chilling, man. What's up? Yo, you the one that got the project out right now. Different brand.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That joint just dropped, man.
So let's get right into it real quick. First, tell the people, you know what I'm saying. Introduce yourself to the people. You know what I'm saying. Let them know who you are. Once again, where you from. You know, if you got any shout outs, you know what I'm saying. Got the cameraman with this. You definitely got to shout out the cameraman. So make sure, you know what I'm saying. Make sure you give it a nice little chat to talk to him.
Yeah. Well, all right. My name is Half Breed Stack Cheese. A different breed.
So the half breed, I mean, everybody gonna ask where did the name come from? So the half breed is because I'm half black and half white.
Okay.
So they used to clown me for that shit. Everybody used to call me half breed. You know what I'm saying? And
Flipped it.
yeah, like through high school, that used to be high school, middle school, elementary school. It was something I hated for a long time till like middle of high school. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just go with it. And then niggas shortened it up, started calling me breed. It wasn't really like they was clowning me for it no more. It just became a nickname.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, stack cheese. Just that's
Self-explanatory.
what it's pretty much self-explanatory.
Self-explanatory.
That's what life is about right now. So let's get to this money. So the album just dropped. It's a different breed, man. It's all about just pretty much what I'm all about, and that's just being different, man. I don't want to be like the rest. All right.
What is that to you though? Like what does being different consist of for you? Because it consists of different things for everybody.
Well, it's
You know
a
what I'm
couple.
saying? So what
It's a
consists
couple
of-
things. I don't want to be exactly what's trendy all the time.
Mhm.
So I feel like I don't know. Everybody hops on waves, and I feel like even it's preached to us. Find your lane. When you a rapper or artist, it's find your lane and stick to that lane.
Right.
But me, I ain't never been that. Like, for example, like a Wiz Khalifa. People say he found that notch that he was good at, rapping about weed. So continue to do it. Kill him with it. Kill him with it. Kill him with it.
Right.
And it works. It do work for a lot of people. But me, I don't have a specific lane. Like I said, I'm half black, half white. I grew up
Not in a lane.
conflicted with the lane from
Right.
the beginning I was raised.
Mm.
So from the beginning I was born, I'm conflicted with a lane. I like rock and roll music, and I like hip hop music.
Right.
I like R&B, and I jam out to a little bit of country too.
Right.
Like, I'll get down with everything. So to me, I know there's people like that now. The world done changed. There's a whole bunch of people just like me who want to hear everything.
Mm.
So let's give them everything. I don't have to pick a lane. I don't have to stick to that lane. I'm going to do it different. I'm going to do it different than I did it. I'm going to do it different than my last song. When you hear my last song, it ain't going to be like the next song. When you hear this album, the first song ain't like the last song. The
Right.
first song ain't like the second song or the third song.
That is true.
It's not gonna be the same. I want to be different, and then besides that, just I don't want to be like all these other rappers for lots of other reasons, man. I don't want to promote. I don't want to glorify what people glorify out here right now. So if you listen to my album, you ain't gonna hear me talk about holding a gun in not one bar. Have I held a gun before? Hell yeah. Am I gonna talk about it though? No, because I don't want to glorify it. I don't want to glorify what I know is not gonna put people in good situations. And if I tell you that I did it, I'm gonna tell you what could happen from it. I'm gonna tell you the bad about it too. I'm not just gonna tell you the good. If we talking about doing some drugs, I'm gonna tell you, hey, don't get too high on them drugs though. Because a lot of people will talk about sipping lean, and it's like, go ahead, sip a whole bunch of lean and see if you don't end up knocked out in the back of some car somewhere or looking like an idiot out here on the street. I know plenty of niggas.
They never talk about, that's a grip.
That's real shit. I know
That's a
plenty of
great
niggas
point.
who get high off of lean and got robbed. Solid niggas.
Right.
Not like no
facts.
clown. I know a solid nigga who done got high off of some lean, fell asleep outside somewhere, and woke up, nothing was in his pockets.
I was just talking about that.
But you don't hear that in rap. You hear sip a whole bunch of lean, pop these perks. What happens when you pop a bunch of perks for months? What happens? You're going to become a dope fiend soon. You can't keep on popping perks, or you're going to have a crazy-ass addiction in your life. And people don't talk about that
That's just
shit.
that's an expensive habit.
It's an expensive habit. Either you're going to keep on popping perks and run through all your money, or you're going to become a dope fiend.
10's like $20, $30.
No, see, the bad part is because they don't tell you that when you do these specific drugs that hey, you sitting there like spaced out. Like real rap.
Right?
Yo, it's crazy, yo. I'm just thinking about like the surplus in like, this is the the surplus in drugs has been crazy over the course of the last 10 years. If you really think about it, 10s used to be $10. 10s is like fucking $20, $30 now. So if you a pill head now, you might got some money. Like
No. You gotta
you
have
got
some money.
It's
You gotta have
man,
some money.
You gotta have money. Like you gotta have that funny money. That shit's expensive.
Or you're a taker.
Yeah, or a taker. And
You either got some money or you're a taker.
Yeah. Well, that's a bad drawing.
Because at the price of the habit, you know what I'm saying?
You gonna have to take some shit. You can't
You got to be up.
You can't Instacart for your crack fix. You know what I'm saying? You got Insta steal something. Nigga, Instacart the streets.
I done seen people up. I done seen people up, start popping them perks. I done seen people up, start popping them perks because they had to pop perks. Because they had to. They had an injury, ended up popping perks, and now this man is low. I mean, at the bottom.
Damn.
Because he ran through what they prescribed him, and now he out there going to buy them, and you go from 10s to 15s to 30s, and now you on 30s, and 30s is what? How much right now?
30
No, 30 might be like 75.
Yeah, they like $75, $80.
It's crazy, bro.
Like, it's not even double. Like,
and he taking 3 of them a day.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Bro,
You taking 3 of them a day.
I gotta rob you. I'm sorry. I need a pill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally what you say. Freeze. Stick up. I just need pills. Give me some money. $90. That's all I need. I gotta go to the poppy store afterwards. They always end up. They be like, I know niggas that pop it like 20 minutes in, they be like, I'm hungry. Like, nigga, sit your itchy ass the fuck down.
But see, that's because the world allowed people to start making songs
It's cold as shit. And you
about these drugs. You feel what I'm saying?
We let it be cool.
To make it okay. Like, everybody's always been singing about weed. Weed has been in music since the hippies. You know what I'm saying? So now, but peep game, you had people putting words, lyrics, you know, proclaiming to acid and older music. They wiped that shit clean. You know what I'm saying? They did not glorify. They shut that shit down because they seen the effects. You know what I'm saying? Now, you've never had nobody rapping glorifying smoking crack.
Facts.
Nope.
Even the crackheads didn't glorify smoking crack. Tell you don't do it.
But they gonna let everybody rap about purple potions and pills.
Yeah.
Okay?
Exactly.
Which ain't nothing but lean and pills. You know what I mean? And they don't tell you that some of these pills that they got y'all taking are what they call psychotropic meds. That means they are mental meds. So if you're not psychologically going through a specific thing, you shouldn't be taking it, because that means it has a different effect on your body, and you nor the doctors nor science has known what it is. You feel me? Because that's why it was made, for this specific purpose. They don't know how it affect a person without it.
That's like taking a fucking pill for your headache and you got a fucking foot problem. Like, yeah, I hope this shit work.
These drugs is
Make
real.
you feel good.
They real. And the thing for me is like, you know, you can, to me, I don't care if you do it. Like, and it's all right with saying, hey, I do it. I know people that function. I know people that function doing cocaine. I know people that function.
A lot of functional
I know
cocaines.
people that function doing perks. I know people that can take 1 perk a week, take maybe 2-3 perks a week and just chill. They just did it. But if it can become a serious addiction, it can be. And my whole thing is, don't glorify it and have people thinking it's okay to just go rush out and do this shit.
Right.
And then it do become the problem for them. And then we got a bunch of people acting stupid.
That makes sense.
So at least tell them the downfall that can happen, man. At least be real with them enough to tell them what's real.
You gotta tell them to treat they drug habit like they sex life, man. You feel what I'm saying? You was always raised that whatever going on the other side of your door in your bedroom, man, that ain't to be talked about with everybody else, man. So don't talk about your fucking habits. You know what I mean? You feel me? And you was taught to guard your brother faults, like not to expose him. So, you know what I'm saying? Why would you expose your own?
Right.
Very true.
And then we got a whole generation of rappers that want to be the shooter, and don't nobody want to be the boss no more. Don't nobody want to be the boss no more. Everybody wanted to be the boss. Everybody wants to be the shooter now. And we not talking about being smart. Somebody just shot somebody downtown yesterday on Chestnut Street. Trying to be a gangster. But you just put yourself in jail for the rest of life. You caught on camera. You know you on camera on Chestnut Street. How come we not talking about like, be smart as the shooter anymore? be the shoot. Back in the day, there was the boss, there was the shooter. That shooter had the role of the shooter because he was smart enough to be the shooter. Right. Yeah. Now we got everybody trying to be a shooter, and you got the dumbest nigga in your squad thinking he a shooter too. And this is the idiot that's gonna get hit and then start shooting on Chestnut Street. It's like, dog, you don't do that right then. You don't do that right now. You about to put everything in your life in jeopardy. Wait till shit is smart.
Yeah, some things is just like, that must have been like a serious deal. Like for you to think about it like this, right? For you to be like, damn, I'm on Chestnut Street. I know that I've already been on camera for the last half hour or so that I've been out here. However long I've been out, I'm on all these cameras.
All these people see me.
I'm that angry with somebody, right? That I know all of this just occurred, right? And I still shoot you. For I don't even, it must have been serious. That's how I look at situations like that. He really must have, it was personal. He felt that. For you to do like certain things, it's like, yeah, that was personal. It's like a walk up.
He got punched.
You know what I'm saying?
He got knocked to the ground.
That was personal. His pride was hurt.
His parking spot. My man ain't want to move so the other boy could park, and he had a whole bunch of room behind him. Boy, get out the car and ask him to move back. All you got to do is move back. Bull probably said something like, you a bitch or something. Bull just went off one. Boom, 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 boom. Knocked him to the ground, got back in his wheel. And dude got up, couldn't take that L.
I look at both ends, they both is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say nobody, but
boy gotta be held accountable
for
too.
Doing it at chest. Yeah, you dumb as fuck. That's what I was telling my man. Nobody throws punches anymore.
It's not even about that.
Even
like
be throwing a punch no more.
Nowadays, with the murder rate and everything else, you know what I'm saying?
I felt that.
I text my mans right after that.
You gotta figure another way.
Think y'all can punch if you not on a mat or in a ring. Please don't throw a punch no more. It's not that time no more. We grew up in a time where this was something we could pride ourselves on. Only
if you couldn't talk it out though. Half breed, remember that. Like again, it never went straight to violence. That's the problem. The problem now is because niggas go straight to violence. You understand what I'm saying? Like niggas don't have no conversation, bro. Like you understand what I'm saying? Because niggas are so social media, internet and all that. They don't even know how to interact. You know what I'm saying? In groups of people. You feel me? Even the kids. Like you could put a group of kids around and they don't know how to play. They don't know how to play. The only way they know how to play is to hook up their motherfucking headphones and their earpiece and get on Fortnite and talk shit to the homie that's in Wisconsin. His best friend. He'll tell you my best friend from Wisconsin. How your best friend from Wisconsin? You 8 years old. You never been to Wisconsin, bro.
That's real rap.
You feel me though? But you tell me your best friend from Wisconsin. You never been to Wisconsin. You only know him from playing 2K with him. This one of your five you meet at the park when you log on. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like this real rap, bro. Like, that's how you know.
What up?
You know what I mean? Because, again, niggas' communication skills ain't there. They have to solve everything with violence. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
don't know how to communicate no more.
So let's talk about this album, right?
Yeah, let's please.
7 tracks. 7 tracks.
7 tracks, because people got short attention spans.
All right, I like that. What was the foundation for this album? Like, when I mean foundation, I mean, like, what was your premise? Like, what is the synopsis of this? A different breed. Yeah, like when he listened to it, what is the purpose? What's the why? Like, what made you even want to do this? Like, what happened? What occurred?
We just explained pretty much the whole just being different thing. Yeah. Is pretty much the whole outline of this album from jump, you know. But like what inspired me to, if we want to say like what inspired me to even go into like creating albums or wanting to, like I feel like I've been dropping singles. So first of all, let's go back. My mom passed away about 2 years ago.
All right.
So
let's
and
start
before
there.
that, rap was fun.
Right.
Rap was fun. It was something that I did with the homies and all this. And then I got into like a bad spot, a real depressed spot after my mom passed away. I didn't feel like I was, you know, the good son at the time that I should have been. I got into a real depressed spot, and I needed a way to get this shit the fuck out. Because I was sitting in my crib getting drunk as fuck every night, you know, and drowning myself in my tears in a bottle of liquor. You know what I'm saying? So I picked up a pen, just started writing. like my feelings in it. It went from like a poem to like me getting back into like rapping. It started going, and then I'm like, oh, this is rap. And then I just kept on writing my feelings. Next thing I know, I got the song Naive. And I ain't even dropped that one first. I put out like a whole bunch of other songs because I wanted to like make sure that that one was good by then. And plus, I really wanted people to listen. I knew, dropping that when it. So anyway, so I start writing again. I start rapping. I've hit y'all with singles for a year. And then I did the EP, which was 5 songs. Just getting ready for the album, and now it's time, man. It's time. I feel like any other time might not have been right. Besides now, I'm in the point where I'm working with great artists, where I can get solid features. I'm working with a great engineer, and I'm in my prime. And I'm not even gonna say in my prime because the shit that I'm making now for the next shit is better than this shit. But I am the best I've ever been. And it's time to hit y'all with an album. It's time to stop playing. I don't want people to come on my page, my Apple Music or my Spotify and not see that album block no more. I need to fill everything on that list. So we got the singles, the EP. It's time for the album. We ready.
Trusted the process.
Yeah, process
Trusted
is
the
real.
process. So who are some of the producers on this album?
One producer. Jumbo Sounds.
Jumbo Sounds.
Shout out to my man Jumbo. He does everything.
Jumbo Sounds. Shout out to where's he located?
Ben Salem.
Salem. Shout out to the county.
Shout out to the county, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the county. I love it. So, all right. So before we get into this, you know what I'm saying, this exclusive listen, you know what I'm saying, this first full listen, you know what I'm saying. Here to CME Morning Show. We don't just break singles, you know what I'm saying. We don't just tell people, hey, listen to this.
You know do it all.
We do it all, man. We break albums, EPs, LPs, IPs, OPs.
IPAs.
You know me.
6-pack.
You know what I'm saying? CME. You know what I mean? Killer Cal, you know what I'm saying? Shepherd 8 is around like a donut. He will be rolling in a little bit. The mixed goddess is somewhere mixed up, probably in the bed coverage right now because she probably had a long day yesterday working and stuff like that. Black Stan is just being black, but he is in Philly, so he will be dying a little bit.
Stan.
Along with Grandma Ass Nah, you know what I'm saying? 2 of my closest black ass friends. Got my man Sice by Sweets in the motherfucking building. You know what I'm saying? Glockaway Radio, you know what I'm saying?
The G-Shot.
Before we get into this though, can you speak a little bit on what you were able to do outside of just the recording of the music and writing music to help you get over the passing, you know what I'm saying, of your mother?
A lot of it is focusing on the positive, I would say. A lot of it was focusing on positive, and a lot of it was just me beating myself up, man. And I had to realize that, like, I felt this way, but I know my mom ain't feel this way. I know the people around me don't feel this way. It's just me not being perfect. And like, to me, like, I want to do everything right. I want to do things right. So for me to not have it right, and then for it to end when I wasn't ready, hurt me bad. So, but she loved me. I loved her. She know that without a fact. And I just had to get past it. I had to focus on doing what's positive. I think music helped, knowing that I'm doing something better. And then I wrote something on my wall the day after she passed. Not on my wall, but on like a little whiteboard that I got on my wall. And it says, she's in you, make sure to show it. And I look at that shit every day. Nowadays, I look at it every day. And my mom showed love. My mom was a white woman who had black kids and rode for it. I hung out with some of the worst niggas in the whole world. And my mom, our crib was the shelter. Like, you could come here. Our crib was, ground zero. You could come here and be okay at any time. It's home base.
Right.
You out here playing tag all year. Life is crazy. We out here doing all kinds of crazy shit. But you knew you could come here, and my mom was going to show you love all the time. And I just want to show that love to the world. So if you came across me, you probably know I show love is what I'm going to do. If I can, I'm going to show love. And so that's the other big part, was knowing that all this shit that she put into me, I have to put into the world. And I can't let it end with her. I gotta be the vessel to show this light to everyone, man. So that was the biggest thing, probably.
That's fire.
Say that.
You got any questions before we get into this music, Kels? Because I know you know what I'm saying.
No, you know me and
we was
Half
talking
Breed.
on the ride
You know what I'm
over here. You
saying?
said you know what I'm saying, you ready to. You know what I'm saying?
We definitely build a lot, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I got a little bit of insight on it, you know what I mean? On the way over. So I'm really anxious to get into
It's right before the end.
But this is what I want to do. I want to start with. I want you to guide us through this, right? And let's start from your least favorite and then go towards.
I knew something told me you was about to ask me that question, and I have been listening to this John I've had it ready and put on these things for months at this point. And I've been listening to it, and I have no idea what's my favorite, what's my worst song on here. Wow. Like,
that's a good job.
Are literally, to me, they're all good in their own way.
Okay.
And I think they're all hits, if you ask me, but they're all good in their own way, and they all mean a little something different to me. If I was gonna go least favorite is hard, but if I was gonna say the one that means the least, the one that means the least.
We ain't gonna do least favorite. That's what I'm saying.
Let's do the
just
one that
set the
means the
vibe.
least.
Which one you think gonna set the vibe? I just want him to set the
I would
vibe.
say Pull Up, which is just it's just me spitting. It's me rapping. This is the most rapper breed on the album, I would say. This is me just rapping, talking my shit.
Hey, Pull Up. Half Breed Stack Cheese is a different breed. It is out right now everywhere.
Everywhere.
Where's everywhere? On all platforms.
All of them.
CME Morning.
Black Stan gonna get you for that lady craft.
Yeah, Joe, yeah. Let's get into it.
She gon' throw that thing back and I'ma catch that shit like a pull up. Pull up. And I flex like a pull up. I'm outside if you really want to slide, nigga. Fuck them breasts, you can pull up. Pull up. Tell that bitch she can pull up. She gon' throw that thing back and I'ma catch that shit like a pull up. Pull up. And I flex like a pull up. I'm outside if you really want to slide, nigga. Fuck them breasts, you can pull up. Pull up. Like what up? Throw your hood up. Twist it back, what up? When I pull up, you know I'm rolling that good up. I passed that shit to your bitch in case she was high till she stood up. I been smoking rapper weed, back to back like a factory. Making masterpieces on the track, I'm your majesty. I started no cap when you rap in academy. It's all facts, they should win an academy. They all that. Lies on lies, I can get with all that. I'm outside if you really want to slide. I ain't hiding, you know where I'm at. Shit, you could, pull up. Tell that bitch she can pull up. She gon' throw that thing back and I'ma catch that shit like a pull up. Pull up. And I flex like a pull up. I'm outside if you really want to slide, nigga. Fuck them breasts, you can pull up. Pull up. Tell that bitch she can pull up. She gon' throw that thing back and I'ma catch that shit like a pull up. Pull up. And I flex like a pull up. I'm outside if you really want to slide, nigga. Fuck them breasts, you can pull up. Who is it you think that you scaring with all of them threats? You say it to them, but my nigga, you know where I'm at. You like the type that subliminal shit on the net. We'll never react. We know that it's cap. We know that you fraud. And we hear that shit that you talking, but we know that none of it's facts. If you was all and nigga, you quit with that stalling, but you know there's no coming back. We heard that you wanted to slide and been waiting for you to attack. You said that you wanted to smoke. Well, ain't nobody holding you back. Shit, you could, pull up. Tell that bitch she could pull up. She gon' throw that thing back and I'ma catch that shit like a pull up. Pull up. And I flex like a pull up. I'm outside if you really want to slide, nigga. Fuck them breasts, you can pull up. Pull up. Tell that bitch she can pull up. She gon' throw that thing back and I'ma catch that shit like a pull up. Pull up. And I flex like a pull up. I'm outside if you really want to slide, nigga. Fuck them breasts, you can pull up.
Hey.
Pull up. Hey.
Pull up.
That's my shit, man.
That's a good bop. I feel
little
that.
bop,
It's a good
man.
bop.
I let one of them review Jones listen to that shit, and they was all bopping with that joint.
It's a good bop.
They was bopping. Everybody was bopping.
it's crazy. It's like music, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so like big ass recycling bin. Like years ago, it was about the bop, and then the bop went away, and it was about being tough, and then it stopped being about being tough, and we're back to the bop.
Back to the bop.
I love the bop.
The vibes.
The vibes.
The vibes is
So what
here.
we got? How we gonna keep these vibes going?
Pull up.
How we gonna go from pull up to what we doing next?
Man, this is hard. Let's. I think we're gonna get back into the rotation. Start it right from the jump. This is the first song. Something different. Let's do something.
Let's
different.
get it, man. Something different.
Something different. This is featuring my man Ash Shakur, man.
Right.
Fire.
Ash Shakur is on this feature.
Ash Shakur, he's featured.
It's a different breed, right? Look, maybe we could do something different. Cause I ain't been with you in a minute. We ain't gotta do the specifics. We could just cruise and get lifted. Listen to some tunes and get lifted. Take you to a place where they move something different. Go somewhere cool where the move something different, and the food something different, and the view something different. Ay, maybe we could do something different. Cause I ain't been with you in a minute. We ain't gotta do the specifics. We could just cruise and get lifted. Listen to some tunes and get lifted. Take you to a place where they move something different. Go somewhere cool where the move something different, and the food something different, and the view something different. Ay, maybe we could do something different. I know you tired of the same old. I know you tired of the same old lame old lines that these niggas running game throw. Said you dealing with a plug, let me slide through, hit you with the Drano. You done fuck with a lame on accident. Well, let me slide through, hit you with that Mako. Baby girl, just sit back. Say that you been stressing, I can fix that. Rolling up the best, you can hit that. Worry about that shit when you get back. You been dealing with that drama at home when you with me, baby, just forget that. I don't do the drama, I ain't with that. Take you somewhere that you could kick back. Real shit, big facts. We gon' do something different. This ain't tradition. To do it like them, that just ain't been the mission. This recipe ain't in the kitchen. I see that ambition. A woman with vision is rare. Yeah, you can't be compared to these bitches. I don't got love for these hoes. I ain't caring for bitches. But you got my interest. You different. It's something about that little way you keep preaching by keeping it real that got me feeling weakened. Make me want to take you away for the weekend. Bumping and grinding while bumping the weekend. Take you to all of the functions they deepen and show you off. Let them all see it. You know when you riding with Bree that we doing things different, you better believe it. Maybe we could do something different. Cause I ain't been with you in a minute. We ain't gotta do the specifics. We could just cruise and get lifted. Listen to some tunes and get lifted. Take you to a place where they move something different. Go somewhere cool where the move something different, and the food something different, and the view something different. Ay, maybe we could do something different. Cause I ain't been with you in a minute. We ain't gotta do the specifics. We could just cruise and get lifted. Listen to some tunes and get lifted. Take you to a place where they move something different. Go somewhere cool where the move something different, and the food something different, and the view something different. Ay, maybe we could do something different.
Cause I ain't been with you in a minute. Maybe you should choose your decision. I like it when you move with precision. I like the way you move to the vibe. I like it when you do what you like. I take you on a cruise if you like. Now I take you to the moon and get high. Now what we gon' do at the time? Lot of shit I won't do, but for you, shit I might do something different. Something different. Something different. Something different. Baby, you something different. Something different. And I done seen them all like a flower on the wall. All different flavors, I done got at them all. Stop and I pause. Shawty caught the vapors when she hopped in the car. Whole lot of gas when she got in the car. She ain't used to that. You say I'm acting different. Put her on pad, none the pack, gotta lift it. All my bags back, I'm back on that mission. Yeah, I'm back on that mission. You know that I'm a different breed. I know that my head is sick of me. Switching bitches like I'm switching keys. I can't let these bitches get to me.
Maybe we could do something different. Cause I ain't been with you in a minute. We ain't gotta do the specifics. We could just cruise and get lifted. Listen to some tunes and get lifted. Take you to a place where they move something different. Go somewhere cool where the move something different, and the food something different, and the view something different. Ay, maybe we could do something different. Cause I ain't been with you in a minute. We ain't gotta do the specifics. We could just cruise and get lifted. Listen to some tunes and get lifted.
overdo it. With all the rap about the cap and how I'm over music. They hear shit they think is cool and then they overuse it. Never did it, never had it. Overnight they so into it. Ay, me, I'm moving different. I just wanna do it different. Ay, all them lies in your rap, ain't no you up in it. Ay, I take pride in when I rap, they know the truth is in it. But I still get along with people when our views are different. R.I.P. your time on top. It didn't last, it's over. I came through and took it, and your chance to get it back is over. Heard you niggas sleeping over there, oh yeah, the nap is over. Starving now, we eating over here, oh yeah, the fast is over. Never going back to broke. My time in the cast is over. My new bitch is bad and bougie. She don't do that fashion over. I just heard your new shit and I wish I would've passed it over. Them comparing me to all you niggas spitting trash is over. Ay, threw this shit in overdrive. Like my bitch is overpriced. Like my liquor over ice. Like my chicken over rice. No, this shit is overdue. It didn't happen overnight. Told my bitch I'm over you, but truth be told I'm over life. Ay. All of that fun is over. We let you shine for long enough, but now the sun is over. Your little run is over. Bitch, all of that stunting over. You can't even kick it over here no more, the pun is over. This shit knocking like it got a message from Jehovah. My cup, it runneth over. Glad my days are bumming over. Yo, bitch, a mess, don't call a text, but keep on coming over. But she know if she ever say that I'm the one that's over. Ay, right? I'm over everything. Heard that you was over with them boys and told them everything. Took them over to the spot they sold and showed them everything. We don't do that over here, the code is over everything. Ain't no getting over here, we know this everything. In this bitch until it's over, I've been closing everything. Never overdose ya, I still think it goes with everything. Smoke until it's over, on the road until it's over, right? Ay, threw this shit in overdrive, like my bitch is overpriced. Like my liquor over ice, like my chicken over rice. No, this shit is overdue, it didn't happen overnight. Told my bitch I'm over you, but truth be told I'm over life. Ay, fuck this shit, it's over. Your little run is over. We came to run them over. Ay, right? Yo, bitch keep coming over. She said your fun is over. Bree came through and won her over. Ay, fuck this shit, it's over. Right? Ay, fuck this shit, it's over. Right? Ay, right? Hey, yo, so when y'all get a chance, am I on this, John?
Yeah, you on.
Hey,
I can hear you, sir.
Yeah, when y'all get a chance, man, run that over, John. And that's one, like, to me, it's a big part of artistry. So there's a couple parts of this album that, like, I felt like a real, like sense of accomplishment for doing, man, right? And that song is one of them. So Over, when I wrote Over, right, I thought of the hook, do this shit in overdrive, and then I was like, all right, how many times can I say over in this first verse and it be like, okay, like, but
So
then
you, like, extended your pen.
So the first verse, I said
what
over like maybe 15 times or something, let's say. I don't even know for sure. It's 15, 14 or something, right? So then I'm like, all right, what am I gonna do with this second verse? And I'm like, I can't do the over thing again, can I? And then I said, wait, nigga, I'm half Bree Stack Cheese.
Talk your shit.
I do whatever I want out here. So I said, I'm gonna write over way more than I did the first time. Right. I did it 15 at first, the first verse. This time I'm gonna double it.
Oh shit.
So if you listen to that second verse of Over, it's I think it's 30 overs on that. So the first one's probably like 12, 14. I think the last one's like 27, 30 overs in that third verse.
Damn.
So, and that just impressed me, man. I impressed myself because I didn't think I could do it. I was like, no way. And for it to still, it's not just me saying over and over and over again.
Right.
It's like all making sense. It's
Yeah.
fluent. You wouldn't even notice if I didn't tell you right now how many times I said over. That's how fluent it is. But when you go back, you're going to be like, fuck, that's some talent. That's some talent. Knowing that I tried to do that and I did it, y'all going to respect it more. Watch.
Facts. I fuck with that. He said over. He said 14 times. I did a good job.
I think in the whole total song, it's like 60
do it
something
again?
overs.
Damn.
It might be 60 something overs in one song.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But to be able to do that, you know what I'm saying, is a feat. And sometimes, like, I know, you know, for other artists that's listening and stuff like that, you sometimes come out the booth. Sometimes you like, damn, I just did that. Like that's you be impressed. You be like,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? You gotta get your own self. You man, let me get the other one. I mean, let me get both shoulders, pat both sides of my back. You know what I'm saying? Wish somebody was here to pat the middle. That would be cover all bases. So what's the next song we getting into, Brody?
What's after over, man? Pull-ups after over. So we already played pull-up. Let's get to it. Featuring Blizzy, man. This and another thing about the features, man. All these features are people that I ain't know a year ago. I ain't grow up with none of these people,
right.
and they all people that I literally seen and was a fan of when I heard them. So it's like this is me, and I made it a goal to reach out to these people and find a way to get in with these people, to get these people on my music, and to be cool with these people. I want to be in a circle. I want to be with the better artists.
Right.
So if it took me supporting, like for Ash, I reached out to Ash. I said, and you don't live near me, but I come out to where you at, and I come pick up some of your merch.
Right.
Same thing with Blizzy. I bought merch while he was at the show.
Facts.
I reached out to him about other things, and me and him ended up building a relationship. Me and Ash ended up building a relationship. Culture. Me and him, that's my brother. We built a relationship through members only. But all these people are people that I seen and was a true fan of. So Blizzy Trills, man. Blizzy Trills, get to it.
Let's get right into it, man. You already know what it is, man. Have Reached That Cheese, man.
breed.
Different Breed is out right now on all platforms. If you don't got it right now, all I need you to do is go to Apple, Tidal, whatever platform you
iTunes,
want.
Spotify,
It don't matter.
Tidal, whatever.
Tap it,
All of them.
Haka Chow, Haka Ha, play, and just
Go
sit back and
get that.
relax, man. Have Reached That Cheese. CME Morning Show.
Niggas know from such and such that I'm gon' fuck a check up. Ay, hustle hard to get it back and then I fuck the next up. Ay, I might hit the jeweler up and tell him fuck my neck up. Ay, no brake lights. Ay, hard times I've been through it. Fuck the check up, I blow it. But I don't stress when I do it. Cause I know how to get to it. 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 These niggas capping they raps. I don't cap when I do it. Just got the cash and ran through it. But I know how to get to it. 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 I know how to get it, I know how to get it, I ain't never had a problem with it. Y'all been out of business, I've been counting digits, making it flip, I am not a gymnast. Stay in the mix, I am not a chemist. Swear I've been trying to stay about it, but if it's beef, ain't a problem with it. Bitch, I started from the bottom with it, trying to take it to the roof. Big dog, nigga, roof. Big log to the strong, getting gone off the juice, spitting all of this truth. Yo, bitch, all in the coop, blowing on me like soup, blowing on me like flutes, blowing on me like... Ay, you might think a nigga box the way I fuck a checkup. Once I do, I get it back and then I fuck the next up. I don't stress about it. I know that I'm next up. If you niggas doubt it, fuck it, we could put the best up. Hard times, I done lived through it, I done been through it, I ain't sit through it. I had to learn how to get through it. Came out on top, I got wins through it. Man, I done been through some tight spots. Found me a way I could fit through it. So if I go broke, I won't bitch about it, cause I know that I know how to get to it. Hard times, I've been through it. Fuck the check up, I blow it. But I don't stress when I do it, cause I know how to get to it. 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 These niggas capping they raps. I don't cap when I do it. Just got the cash and ran through it. But I know how to get to it. 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 I know how to get to it.
They might have told you I'm a goat, but they lied and never say that to a guy. Since the beginning, I didn't fit in with niggas, and I hate to even say I tried. I don't agree with facades. I really be out this bitch trying to even the eyes. Don't see a reason to hide. Any weapon formed against me gon' meet its demise. Boy, when I'm through with this shit, it ain't nothing that you can do with it, but leave it to die. Leave it to me, I'ma die on the beach with a dime on the back and the feet to the sky. Me and the guys, mobbing. Won't be no peace unless we get a piece of the pie. We from the jungle, ain't a single sheep in the squad. You got beef, nigga, slide. Shorty been telling her friends I ain't shit, but I'm giving her dick, she can't even deny. Nigga been leaving her dry, she say it ain't working, he need to resign. To me, this bitch mine, we really fuck like we in love. When she blowing me, it be like she trying to keep it alive. She told me all these niggas weak and she waiting on me, guess that make me the weekend. Yeah, sink or swim, I'm going off the deep end. You either a shark or a seaman, you food or you eating. You putting in work or you leeching. You either trill or we refer you to Jesus, I mean it. This shit come first for a reason. This drip is for when I rotated 2 shirts for a season. With 1 pair of jeans on repeat, I ain't know what it felt like to switch up my sneakers.
Hard times I've been through it. Fuck the checkup, I blow it. But I don't stress when I do it. Cause I know how to get to it. 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 These niggas capping they raps. I don't cap when I do it. Just got the cash and ran through it. But I know how to get to it. 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 Hey. Right? I know how to get to it.
So real fast,
that's pretty self-explanatory.
I got DJs inquiring about the song Something Different.
Something different.
Yeah. So just want to make sure I got everything in the email correctly. Is that everything right?
Something different. Half breed stack cheese off the album, a different breed. It looks right.
Looks right to me, right?
Yes, sir.
Always got to make sure that,
Maybe we could do
sign
something
off on
different.
these things. You know what I'm saying? Got to sign off on these things. And it's, so with this being your release day, right?
The release is different.
What
It's different.
gives you
Stuff like that.
the motivation, right? To take music serious when a lot of people, when it doesn't look obtainable. The goal of being lit or the goal of being super rich and all these things doesn't always look obtainable or easily obtainable. How do you stay motivated?
Definitely not easily obtainable.
Facts.
Well, to be honest, luckily I ain't been at it really trying it that hard. Like really, a lot of people have tried for years and years, and for me to be my age, people will assume like, Bree must have been doing this for a long time or really trying to do this shit for a long time. But I ain't really been trying to do this shit for a long time. So like for me to give up a year and a half into it would sound years to get my music done. Promote my music once it drops. Get music videos. Buy a camera for myself so I ain't got to go to a cameraman all the time. You know what I'm saying? Pay a person to come and hold the camera for me. So this shit costs. It costs to do this shit if you want to do it for real. So to me, it's not frustrating. I'm excited to see what the future holds because I feel like I'm doing it the right way finally. I feel like I chose to do it at this time because I know I can do it at this time. It's not that far out of reach for me. And it's I know it's a slow grind, but I feel like right now with what I'm about to start doing, and it's about to come, believe me. Things are about to start looking crazy. Things will start, like the content. Content is a big thing for me. Content has always been a big thing for me. Me purchasing this camera is going to change a lot. What my shit looks like on IG, what my shit looks like on TikTok. When I'm able to promote, now I'm able to promote with top class shit. And that's going to draw people to me. Facts. So this next year, I'm very excited to see how far I can take it. So rather than getting frustrated, I'm really just, I'm all in right now. I want to see what happens. So like now, maybe in a year or two, I'll get frustrated if it don't work. But right now, I don't know what frustration is. All I want to do is see. I'm so excited, man.
I like that. And it's because you said, oh wait, come get a mic, Fred. We'll get a mic from you. No, I want to hear that, but business. I know. Go grab a mic. That's what I said. Freddie want to talk. Come on, Freddie, please talk.
Freddie gonna tell y'all exactly the truth though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's your number one investment, man. I tell people that all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Speak to me.
Oh, you gotta turn the mic on. Turn the mic on, Freddie. Turn the mic on. You gotta make sure it's green.
It's on.
All right. Can you
to turn him up a little bit.
The way that I look at it is that's like scaling a business. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you just keep scaling, and the fact that you ain't frustrated or nothing like that, and you got this motivation, bro. Just keep going, bro.
That's what.
Honestly, I ain't got much to say because that's about it, bro. Like, just keep scaling, keep investing in yourself, bro. Look at yourself like a business, bro. And,
that's what I'm doing. We going for the top quality.
Money will come.
Yeah, Freddie.
Thank you, man.
I knew I was going to
Thank
get
you.
it.
You made me feel that feels good to know that at least I'm doing
Me and
something
Freddie be
right.
talking.
And that's what I feel. That's how I feel. Like I'm looking at it like a business right now.
You are the business. You are the brand.
Yeah, I could go get anybody on my songs, but I want to get the people that are great. I want to get, and I want to put out great stuff. I want people to know that this is, and the artistry's there. I got that.
Facts.
It's just a matter of doing everything else.
Yeah, and if you keep doing what you're doing, it's just going to be bigger, 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 and bigger. You know what I mean? Like the sky's the limit. You know?
Right.
That's fire.
Thank you.
That's fire.
Absolutely, man.
Listen,
Freddie, introduce yourself for the cameras.
What's up? I'm Freddie. I'm the token white boy around here. Clockwork Radio.
No.
Whatever.
don't do that.
Nah, I'm just fucking around.
That's my nigga
No,
Freddie W,
this is my
man.
guy, man.
Fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Mr. Radio Station
Shout out
himself,
Glock
all
Boy.
that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think
That's
I've
all
seen
my
Freddie
guy.
put out to one of the members only.
He said,
before.
I've been
I'm
members
saying,
a
oh my
couple
God,
times.
here you
Yeah, we
Around
met
a
at the
couple
members
times.
only drawing a couple times. Yeah.
Oh, because when I be the token black guy at events, like when I was growing up and shit, I used to say the same shit, yo. So it's like,
it's just a joke, bro.
Like
It
a
all
joke.
is.
No, it's a good icebreaker. It's like, oh,
Yeah, no, look.
he has a sense of humor.
Look, that
See
what
why you
Half
around
Breed
them
said
guys.
though, like real rap, like
Nah, that's
I
facts.
gotta really like tell him something about that. Like that's something about me though. Like that's why I don't gamble. Feel me? Like you'll never catch me at the casino playing
Me neither.
poker. You'll never catch me watching the football game. I don't watch sports because I don't gamble.
go that
You
far.
understand what I'm saying?
watch
No, listen, I'm telling you the
I got
honest.
FanDuel,
But
man.
dig it though. Guess what I tell everybody my one gamble is though? All the money that I invest into me in music, never knowing if I'm gonna make it or not. That's my gamble. I gamble on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
so continue to invest in yourself.
And the way
You know
I
what I'm
look
saying?
at it, everybody got hobbies, man. People spend money on their hobbies. It's what people do. People gonna go out there. If you a golfer, you gonna go buy some good golf clubs. If you want to be good, eventually you gonna upgrade your golf clubs. You gonna spend money on your golf course pass, whatever it costs, or to
Your
take
outfit.
trips to other golf courses. Your outfit.
Your polo is
So,
going to fit a little
if this is
snuggier.
if this is what I want to do, like fuck
Fred,
it.
like,
If I never do get famous off of this rap shit or never get money off of this rap shit, I'm good. I work, but this this is my hobby. This is my hobby. This is what I'm gonna invest my money in. This is what I'm gonna invest my money in, and hope. I'm gonna keep hope alive that one day this shit do it.
Yeah, man.
And I really do feel like this year is gonna be a big year for me, man. I
Just
really
always
do feel
bank
like
on yourself, Half Breed.
I
That's
do.
it.
I'm banking heavy right
And
now.
also, a lot of people they just be doing this shit for fun. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
giving it a go, bro. You giving it your all. That's all that matters, bro. You know, you got, that's where it starts. Just, like I said, just keep it going, brother.
Thank
Right.
you.
I look at
Working.
I know a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying, that make good penny, you know what I'm saying, being just artists, you know what I'm saying, like being just artists to the point where their
TB,
artistry
what up?
is a brand. Like Freddie was saying, you know, he said you gotta look at yourself as a business, you know what I'm saying?
Shit is a business.
And businesses start the same way you start right now, the same way, you know what I'm saying? Some people come into it and they dive head first with no money. You know what I'm saying? Some people wait till they're in a position where they know that they can do certain things the right way. You know what I'm saying? And not have to jump over certain hurdles that might come with just going head first into something. You know what I'm saying? So
And I would
like-
suggest
I like what you did.
don't dive in. Don't dive in if you a new artist.
Facts. I tell
Write,
people the same
work
thing.
on writing. Work on writing and working on stacking until you do have some kind of money. I just talked. I mean, there's good examples. I don't want to put nobody's name, business out here. You probably know
Right.
who I'm talking about though. Is and I know you know who I'm talking about. But I've been talking to him for, I met him maybe a year ago, and to me this was really smart. And he told me this shit, and he said, I'm not dropping no music. And he said he was sitting on like 5 albums. He said, I'm sitting on like 5 albums. I got like hundreds of songs right now. He was like, but I'm not dropping something because I'm getting shit into position. So this way, when I do drop, I can make this shit look professional. And he said, I want to be able to promote it. I want to be able, and right now, he's starting to drop and he's starting to promote, and this shit is looking good. And I feel like that's what you need to do. You can't, if you really want to do it, don't just dive in. Don't just start thinking you can just start putting out music, and just because you putting out music, you going to do anything. You're not going to do anything. You could put a song on SoundCloud. Nobody's going to hear it but your friends. Nobody's gonna hear it. You can put it on Apple Music. You gonna spend your money to get your distro kit or whatever, you put it on there, and you get it on Apple Music, whatever you get it on, and nobody's gonna hear it. You gotta invest. This shit is a business, and you gotta invest in you got making it look good too. That's another big thing. Just not the quality of your music either. It's
Make
really
it look
about
good.
Talent, passion, a little budget, and a lot of motivation.
Yeah.
Man, heavy on the promotion, heavy on the marketing, heavy on the promotion again. You feel what I'm saying? Because people will drop a project and they think, all right, I dropped the project. I told everybody about the project for 2 days. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, no matter what went on the build up for the drop. Now once it dropped, you tell them about it for 2-3 days. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't see it nowhere. You don't see it nowhere. Like, why is it not a daily post in your story at least? Like, in your story, that shit, it disappears every 24 hours. But for 24 hours, they going to see that. Anybody tap on there, they going to see it. Run it.
Yeah.
Run it. 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 You have to promote yourself, man.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to bring, especially with the stories, don't be afraid to bring some old stuff back on there either.
Yeah, what do you mean? It's a story.
Grab
you get
something, bring
memories.
something back. Let people, because you're going to get new fans all the time.
All right, buddy.
You're going to get new fans all the time.
Uptown Geo.
You know what I'm saying? Every day somebody different tuned in.
Emotion is serious, though. You got to have that. You got to have that.
It's key. So let's get into some more music. You know what I'm saying? So we left off with Get To It.
Get to it. What's the next song after that? After Get to It?
Battling Depression.
Battling Depression is the next song, isn't it?
It is.
Battling Depression is the next song. Let's get into Battling. All right, before we get into Battling Depression.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay,
it's
so
a heavy title. You know what I'm saying? Heavy title.
Well, more recently, I've realized that I deal with depression. So and to me, for a long time, like, I know people that are close to me that have preached depression, and it's becoming more trendy right now, I feel like. And for a second, I thought the whole world was just like, acting like bitches.
Right.
I said, man, come on, man. It's not depression. You go through shit. We all go through shit. Just because you go through some shit don't mean it's depression. And I'm like, y'all talking about going through shit like it's depression.
Right.
But depression is real too. And I ain't even going to say to an extent. It is real. And so with me, I had a podcast with Culture a couple months ago, right? And I got on that joint. It was maybe like 6 months ago, maybe.
It's about 6-7 months ago. From what I know.
Yeah, and I was really on that joint, kind of like fronting. I'm talking about this whole depression topic and everything, but to me, I'm telling people, like, I dealt with something and my depression was gone. Like, I dealt with a depressing moment. I felt like when I did have my little battle with depression, it was just for that moment after my mom passed. After my mom passed, I dealt with that and it was cool. But at the end of the day, I still get these feelings often. I still get these, and I go through these little feelings. And then because I get these feelings, I start feeling like less at everything. And it's bad. Like, I'll start being like, dang, because I see a picture of my mom that day or something. Somebody in my family had posted on the book or something. And I see it and I look at her and I'll be like, dang, man, that's fucked up, man. You wasn't where you wasn't. Because at the end of the day, I was the perfect son. My brothers and sisters called me Mr. Perfect growing up, right? So then when my mom passed, I kind of got distant on my mom a little bit. I got missed phone calls from my mom, and that wasn't me.
Right.
But I got missed phone calls and messages her like, yo, what's up? What are you doing? Like, you gonna call me back? Like, so this is where I was at when she passed, because I seen things. She was getting depressed. I seen her getting sad, and she wasn't handling things like I wanted her to handle it, and then she was an hour and a half away, and she used to just want me to come to do little shit, and I'd be like, man, like, I ain't got time for this right now. I'm trying to follow my dreams out here and do this, and I got caught up. I got wrapped up in the moment, man. I got wrapped up in life trying to become a better person, and know for sure my whole goals in life was to become this better person to bring it back to her. I wanted to bring the trophy back to mom.
For sure.
That was my goal. Go out here, become great, bring the trophy back to mom. We gonna make everything great for you. And I got caught up in the moment, man. And so when she passed, I wasn't Mr. Perfect. So I beat myself up about that. When I see a picture of my mom right now, I think, oh, look at her. And then I think, God, fuck, man. Fuck. Yeah. And then when I do that, I start thinking about, dang, did I call my sister yesterday? dang, do I got a missed call from my sister? I do. Fuck, I'm a horrible brother. Fuck, I'm a horrible this. And I asked them if I'm a horrible brother. Fuck no. Ask my mom if I was a horrible son. Fuck no. But I get in these moments just because of like, and then I start down and everything. Like I'm not even happy with like what I'm doing in life no more. I really want to be this artist, but I am working this 9 to 5. And why am I still stuck here? And why? And then I start down at everything. And this is this battling depression with me. So battling depression and the lyrics in this song, it start off, prepare for war and pray for peace. Like my mindset is always, and it's fucked up. Some people just want peace. I'm always prepared for shit to go wrong.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the whole song is just kind of like my mindset. It's gonna be a crazy video for this job, man.
Yeah, no,
I got this idea that's crazy, but yeah, let's get to that one.
Let's get into it, man. Battling depression. So we do it the CME Morning Show, man. We break albums, man, LPs, EPs, singles, announcements, events. It don't matter what it is, we're gonna break it, man. Glockaway Radio, home of marketing and promotion.
Pray for peace. Always pray for peace. Play for keeps. Know the world ain't playing fair. Don't play it sweet. Like the bottom of the sea, the shit get deep to say the least. Pay fees, but I ain't giving up my soul to pay a beast. That ain't cheap. I guess that you ain't lying. You just reach, nigga, please. Is we talking facts of what you seeing in your dreams? It's real or fake to me. That's hard to see and in between. You niggas in between what you say and what you mean. I learned the truth and set me free. Once drinking all that Henny and that goose ain't set me free. I had demons that I had to clear my view to get to see. Now you gotta be invisible to get to me. Ay, right? I had to count my blessings, focusing on rain from the past, only cloud the present. Battling depression ain't that hard once you found a method. I was out here stressing, now I'm out here manifesting. Ay, I spent years in the dark, nigga, I done seen it all. Damn near fell apart, I was screaming, fuck it all. People praying that I fall, when my back was on the wall. I had no one left the car, but through it all I stood tall. Ay, battling depression, I had to count my blessings. I was out here second guessing. Times when I was at my lowest, I was out here learning lessons. Listen, and I heard the message, I know my worth impressive. Tell mama that it hit like a bitch, real shit. Word the chips, all the dirty nigga dipping out, live, went legit. And it ran me round the loops a little bit, but I ain't quit, I just tightened up my boots a little bit. There were times when I did abuse the juice a little bit, when I was cutting up and letting loose a little bit. The devil kinda had me in his noose a little bit, but I slipped up out it, left that nigga dumbfounded. Dang, there go Breed preaching again. They rather hear such and such reaching again. If you don't kill a leech, it's back to leeching again. Demons leeching, I was keeping them in. Had to let them bitches out, kill them all, get involved, get invested. Times when life it felt the hardest, I was really getting tested. Stress free, I ain't failing, I'm just out here learning lessons. Learned the realest at my lowest, out here battling depression, real. I spent years in the dark, nigga, I done seen it all. Damn near fell apart, I was screaming, fuck it all. People praying that I fall, when my back was on the wall. I had no one left the car, but through it all I stood tall. Ay, battling depression, I had to count my blessings. I was out here second guessing. Times when I was at my lowest, I was out here learning lessons. Listen, and I heard the message, I know my worth impressive. Ay, ay, battling depression, I had to count my blessings. I was out here second guessing. Times when I was at my lowest, I was out here learning lessons. Listen, and I heard the message, I know my worth impressive. Ay, ay. I'm worth all the gold in the world, man. Real shit. Right? Ay. Right? 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 Yeah. Tell me, would you be around if it's really going down? Tell me, would you hold it down if it's really going down? When I met you, I was up, but if shit just hit the ground, tell me, would you stick around if it's really going down? Tell me, would you be around if it's really going down? Tell me, would you hold it down if it's really going down? When I met you, I was up, but if shit just hit the ground, tell me, would you stick around if it's really going down? Hey, I don't want fake love, no. Give me that real shit. I don't want you around if you ain't someone I could be real with. If you ain't someone I could build with, you ain't someone I could chill with. The difference between how you walking and talking is something that I just can't deal with. Nigga, shape shift. Be all on that fake shit. I cut them off, I just ain't got the patience for all of these people with multiple faces. If this was the Matrix,
then they would be agents. Yeah, I'm up now, but if I slip and hit the pavement, tell me, would you be around if it's really going down? Tell me, would you hold it down if it's really going down? When I met you, I was up, but if shit just hit the ground, tell me, would you stick around if it's really going down? Tell me, would you be around if it's really going down? Tell me, would you hold it down if it's really going down? When I met you, I was up, but if shit just hit the ground, tell me, would you stick around if it's really going down?
Hold me down, but you can't hold me back. Yeah, you don't gotta be around. No, you don't hold me down. Yeah, you ain't really got no conscience. You ain't really slime on the slide with it's poppin'. Yeah, I was down bad, no options, no hands out, never mind my pockets. Yeah, I was in the cut like ointment. Now you wanna chill, gotta make an appointment. Yeah, see me at the top, can't join me. Damn, it feel good 'cause I know I'm annoying.
Would you be around if it's really going down? Tell me, would you hold it down if it's really going down? When I met you, I was up, but if shit just hit the ground, tell me, would you stick around if it's really going down? Tell me, would you be around if it's really going down? Tell me, would you hold it down if it's really going down? When I met you, I was up, but if shit just hit the ground, tell me, would you stick around?
Would you?
If it's really going down? Man,
Would you?
Culture, that's my brother. Y'all gonna hear lots of work from me and Culture in the future, man. Just know that. If you hear me, you gonna hear Culture somewhere
Got a
around.
dope
Man.
dynamic. I like y'all. Got a dope dynamic.
That's definitely my little bro.
Fact.
But
I'm to follow my podcast page. See, they want to say something.
hey man, that
down Baltimore Dimes. She wants
let's do it. Let's do it. I appreciate you. Let's work. Have Bree Stack Cheese. Just
Have Bree Stack Cheese. I got you, Dimes. I got you.
I just want to say another one of them little artist moments was on Battling Depression, right?
Right.
So I say, tell Karma that it hit like a bitch. Real shit, word to Chips. So most people most people ain't gonna know Chips. All right, so but Chips is like a big name in Bristol. Okay. He was on like a group called PFK or whatever, and they was dope. They ran that little area for a time, and he made a post, and it said, Karma hits like a bitch. He said, Karma hits like a bitch, and I felt that.
Right.
And I told him, like, yo, one day I'm gonna find a way to put that in a rap.
Yeah.
And that had to be like a year ago. And I forgot all about it. And then one day, while I'm doing this song, I was like, yo, this that shit. Tell Karma that it hit like a bitch. And that, to me, that's real shit. I did so much dirt. Like, I'm telling you, I did so much dirt. Like, so to tell Karma that it hit like a bitch, real shit, where the Chips, all the dirt a nigga did been outlived. Went legit. And it ran me around the loops a little bit. Karma did. I was low for a while when I did go legit. So, and it ran me around the loops a little bit, but I ain't quit. I just tightened up my boots a little bit. So that's real. Like, for me, that was like that defines me too, man. It was like, Karma didn't whoop my ass. That shit hit like a bitch, man. And I done outlived that shit now. I done outlived all that dirt, I think. I feel. Hopefully. Knock on wood. But real rap, man.
No, that's factory. That's factory.
Artist moment, though. That was like, I was like, dang, man, I knew one day I was going to use that shit. I told you.
That's a good joint, though. It's always, I think we all got moments like that. I'm pretty sure Kel's got.
So it's almost time for the song that Crab has been waiting on.
Yeah, yo, this is my shit, yo. So, Pete, all right, have Bree, you got to hold on to this. I'll introduce this one, all right? I got you. So, I got a story, a quick tale from Kravitz. So I'm driving in my car, right? My email's like bloop, 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 bloop. So when I look at it, of course, what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, bet. Like, solid. Like, Kansas City Morning Show, email, I'm like, bet. I got the situation. So, me, I'm a first 15, 30-second bull, right? So I'm in a 20-minute ride, but I find myself in the whole ride, like, I'm listening to, I'm literally listening to the whole songs to every drum, right? So then I come across this drum. Man, when I tell you this song, I got where I had to go. I ain't get out the car for another 15 minutes. Like, I kept this drum, playing the drum back and back and back. This drum, yo, man, look.
That's my shit.
Man, nothing's perfect.
Look,
man.
Can
you give a little, you know what I'm saying? Give me your intake on it. Give your intake on it.
All right, so
Your synopsis.
first, I appreciate you, man. That means a lot.
This is really my shit.
And I told him, like, for me,
Genuine.
sometimes, and I hate it to be like a misery needs company type thing, because I don't mean it like that. But like, as an artist, like, or just as a person, sometimes you go through some shit, right? And you think you kind of like the only person going through it. Like, and you think like, fuck, life is fucked up for me. And then like, for me as an artist, like those moments, like I'm starting to learn that I want to be more, you know, myself in my raps. I want to, well, at least tell people more about me. So like, this is one of them moments where I was like, I'm really just going to tell like more of my story, what happened, how I feel in this moment. And for other people to relate to it, and that's why I say I hate it to sound like misery feels company, but if you went through the same shit I went through, for some reason it feels good to know that other people feel the way that I felt. And I guess it's more for the music though, that I just didn't make this music and put my feelings out here for other people not to feel it. So when other people do feel it do make me feel good that like, hey man, y'all related to this. And the 3 other people before you that heard this song said that this was the one. You saying it's the one. I do feel like deep that this is the one, man. This is my shit.
This is John.
I appreciate you.
Let's get into it, man. Once again, man, you already know what I'm saying. Half breed stack cheese, a different breed. It's out now, everywhere. Where's everywhere?
All platforms.
All platforms.
He quick with it.
Cause Black Stan gonna go through it with us for that later.
So when Black Stan he gonna kill us.
Yeah, he hates. Story. Listen, he hates for anybody to say my stuff out on all platforms.
It should already be on all platforms. Just tell him it's everywhere.
Just tell him it's everywhere. Like you can't say all platforms with him. He it like blows a fuse. Yeah. Like when they talk about what scuffs your butters. That
what scuffs your butters.
That scuffs his butters every time.
Scuffs your butters.
On everything.
Yeah.
I love it.
What is it about all platforms that he doesn't like?
It's just
like saying everywhere.
Because basically if you say everywhere, it's everywhere.
That shit just ain't on platforms. Like my shit might be, you might walk into a club, my shit there too. It's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, you might walk up to a bootlegger stand and it's on his stand, man.
Yeah, you never know. It's not on platforms.
It's everywhere.
Don't tell me it's just on platforms.
Don't limit. It doesn't want artists to limit themselves to just the digital realm of being an artist.
Yeah, because you might have 6 young boys sitting at the gas station passing CDs out. Facts. They got to know it's there too.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah, so it's everywhere. Like that, so you know what I'm saying?
I'm telling them it's on everything. Yeah. But maybe even saying on is wrong.
Still like wrong. It's still
it's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere is the only option.
Everywhere.
Yeah, that shit. Everywhere.
For Black Stan, everywhere is the only option.
But then you're gonna have somebody like me that's gonna be like, well, where's everywhere? And then they're gonna be like, on all platforms.
No, he gonna say everywhere. He gonna say if you come over my crib in the metaverse, you gonna hear that banging out the speakers.
Shout out Wild Tuna, my guy.
You know what I mean? Oh, we in the metaverse.
He got it banging in the metaverse.
Yeah, oh, we in the metaverse.
They gonna have that stack cheese bumping in the metaverse, man.
Black Stan is our he's diving into the. I mean, we had talks about it, the
NFT
world.
stuff.
Yeah,
he's getting deep into that stuff.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely looked into it. I still don't understand that shit, man. If anybody watching this understand what an NFT is, hit me up later because I don't get it. We
learning too. We learning as well. So it's like we all learning with each other. You know
I get it. I get it to an extent. But I don't get it. It's just like Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Like I get it, but I don't get it. I don't quite get it.
I get it, but I don't get it.
Yeah.
I got it, but I don't got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get into this, man. Nothing's perfect, man. Half breed stack cheese. CME Morning Show shit. This is what we do.
And nothing quite seems perfect when I do it without you. Hey, 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 hey. And nothing quite seems worth it when I do it without you. Ay, ay, ay. But I still do it without you. Ay, ay, ay. Find a way to move on without you. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I can do it without you. Ay, ay, ay. Look, right? It's hard to explain how I'm feeling. Soul of a hero and heart of a villain. I'm caught in the middle, I'm partially dealing with the fact that you gone. Ain't no turning back, ain't no righting these wrongs. And since you been gone, I've been fighting alone. I've been stressing, real shit. Hard to admit that it might be depression, but all of the time we invested to have it all gone in a second. I wasn't prepared for these thoughts to be all I was left with. Looking back from a distance, I see all the small parts I neglected. They driving me crazy. All the yeses that turn into maybes, that turn into sorry. I didn't make it, I said I was busy, but I was just lazy. Chasing my dreams, I wanted to shine, but to you I was shady. You left and I said I'd do better without you. I swore that this shit wouldn't faze me, and now I'm just living. Right? And nothing quite seems perfect when I do it without you. And nothing quite seems worth it when I do it without you. But I still do it without you. Find a way to move on without you. Yeah, I can do it without you. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. And nothing quite seems perfect when I do it without you. Hey, hey, hey. But I still do it without you. Hey, 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 hey. Since life followed your destination, you used to say I was wasting talent. Wanted to see me get dedicated. I wish that you could have kept heaven waiting. Cause now that you gone, I've been elevated. Swear I'm dedicated. Right? And nothing quite seems perfect when I do it without you. And nothing quite seems worth it when I do it without you. But I still do it without you. Find a way to move on without you. Yeah, I can do it without you. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. And nothing quite seems perfect when I do it without you. Hey, hey, hey. But I still do it without you. Hey, 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 hey. That's my shit, man.
Yeah, that's a bop
That's
right
it.
there.
That is really my shit right there.
That does a you know, and it's one of those things where if you just close your eyes, you focus on the lyrics, right? You get emotional. You know what I'm saying? In that sense, you start to get to a deep thought. But if like it just
Popping.
it kind of like
You could be in
it
a party.
regulates you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
the song is very like the frequency of the song is very like even killed in the midst of the height of like emotion. If
Yeah.
that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like at the it's just
It's
yeah,
different,
strong.
man. It's
Yeah.
different.
It's different, man. It's different. You know,
It's different. Nah, that really is though. That's
nothing quite seems perfect.
it's really a very sad, happy song, man.
Yeah, that's it. That's what Kevin said. Kevin like, it's like a sad, happy songs. You was like, do you want to dance? Do you want to cry? Who knows?
I don't know.
Maybe you want to cry and dance.
You wanna cry and dance.
Cry and dance. Cry and dance at the same time. The ugly face. They be having an ugly face on that shit. So have breed. Any so let's do this. Kelly, you got any questions for have breed?
That was it, man. I heard the album. What y'all think, man? I got a question for y'all. What y'all think?
Let's go.
Honest
Kelly.
opinions.
I actually think it's a well constructed joint, man. Like I didn't really get to hear like the actual track order per se. You know what I'm saying? Because we bounced around a little bit. But overall, I think it's a good project. I think it's a solid project.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I fuck with it.
Thank you.
I really fuck with Nothing's Perfect. I like Hold It Down. Those are those I would say are my 2 favorite. That's just the kind of guy I am and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like I'm in that
The
point.
melodic.
Yeah, I'm in that point in life too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's like I feel
he
that
at
shit.
the R&B Mac right now.
Yeah, like I'm in that, you know what I'm saying, that in that zone right now. So like I fuck with like, you know what I'm saying, like shit that visual lyrics is what I fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I like vulnerable music. I think that needs like people when they're at their most vulnerable stages, and they make music is usually when they make the best music. You know what I'm saying? And I like hearing that. That's what I like to hear.
I would agree.
I think that should be a whole different like category in like music, like vulnerable music or some shit like that. I don't know. I'll make it up. But I like that shit. So it's, you know, those 2 joints for me was like really, really heavy for me. But overall, the album's very well constructed album. It's put together good. I like the features. It's not too many, but it's not too little. It shows that you are actually out here building relationships with people, and those relationships, you know, are, you know, going to be fruitful. You know what I'm saying? As time goes on, like you said, you got a whole situation with culture about to come up. Y'all got a whole lot of work that's getting ready to be done. I'm pretty sure you and Blizz are not done. You know what I'm saying? You and Jumbo definitely not done. You and Ash not done. So, you know what I'm saying?
It's a whole set of people that I couldn't get in touch with, or I just
Right.
it wasn't around. You know, I was distant. And it's lots of people that I would love to work with. I would love to work with you. I would love to work with Killer.
We gonna lock in.
For sure, you know we booking
Me
it.
and Ace gotta work. Yeah, we do. I feel like it's
yeah,
lots of people that I still need to work with.
We definitely gonna lock in.
But it's, you know, process. We all gonna work and find that right time and that right beat and that right situation where we make some magic.
Facts.
And it's gonna be big. But yeah, I still wanna work, man. I'm already on to the second one. I just started recording the second one. So, and it's already written, most of it. I might got like 2 verses I gotta finish before that joint done. So we probably looking at May for volume 2. A different breed volume 2. I would say maybe.
I like it.
Who knows? Maybe
You
early.
you never know. I think the
I'm
beauty,
thinking May though.
the beauty of they it. Like,
Mhm.
boy, you ain't heard. You better listen. Yeah, I heard that. Ain't nobody else here. But
It's people that
you know what I'm
hella
saying?
family.
Definitely,
Honestly, people bring 20 people out to the show.
Yeah.
Just all their family.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Cousins,
saying.
brothers,
Yeah.
mom, dad. Have to get with like rappers and stuff like that and be in the
Right.
studio with them. But I want to be in a room where it's like y'all my homies and y'all just here because y'all want to support this business.
Right.
And y'all want to be behind it. Y'all might throw in y'all input on the tracks that I'm putting out. Hey, no. I don't think I like that other ad lib you did.
Right.
And I just ain't never had that, or just that backing. It's all me. I get it all from the muscle though. And that's one thing that I do. I don't know. I feel like it's a good thing and a bad thing.
It has its pros and its cons.
Learning to do it on your own is something strong. If it makes me feel like I've done it. I'm more accomplished if I do eventually like get it all. It's like, nigga, I really did this shit by myself. But
Facts. Boss Biggs, somebody that, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna tap into. He commented, he said, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
gotta have a good team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
And I
strong
think
team is a necessity.
Nobody does it by themselves.
Yeah, nobody does.
I don't know nobody in the world, you know what I'm saying, that can say they actually made it by themselves. Nobody does it by yourself, man. That's why they tell you it take a village to raise a child. You know what I mean? And it ain't no I in team. You feel what I'm saying? You may be Michael Jordan, but you are not the Bulls. You feel me? So and for every artist, you know what I'm saying, that is the artist in music. Look at that scenario. You are Michael Jordan, but if Scotty, Steve Kerr, John Paxson, all of them ain't playing with you,
it's a rap for you.
You know
Dennis
what I'm
Rodman, you need a Horace Grant. You know what I'm saying?
But
Everybody
you don't
needs to feel-
necessarily have to have that family though. It don't ever. You can build it
yeah, you definitely
through
build
relationships. Like even now, like I said, I always was envious of that, but I've learned that I can get good artists in the studio with me by building relationships with them that will put their input in on it, and that I can get all these. You know, you can work it. But
Yeah, relationships
it
mean more than anything.
You do need that team.
Relationships is actually better created than the financial benefit. You feel what I'm saying? Because whereas though you can get a person, you know what I'm saying, and you can pay them for a feature, or you can pay them for a beat, or you can pay them for, you know what I'm saying, studio session, however it go, you know what I'm saying. That's off a monetary, you know what I'm saying, value. That whole relationship is off of a monetary value. But when you meet a person genuinely and you could just get and work with them and they're like, no, look, I want to work with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the relationship. That's forever. Y'all really booked in forever. You don't even know it. Y'all ain't even had that kind of conversation, but you booked in forever. You feel me? Until one of y'all find a way to sour the relationship. You feel what I'm saying? Because again, it's not on monetary.
Facts. But I've also learned that you can build them well with like a monetary start. Or I would say, like with my engineer for a fact.
I agree with that.
My engineer, I pay him.
I do agree
for
with
sure.
And this is one of them things I envied. I always, or not envy, but always one of the things that I wish I had was an engineer that was like at home. Like my homie became an engineer and I could just go here for free all the time. I ain't had to kick out this $50-$60 an hour every time I wanted to go to the studio. But I don't have that. And excuse me. But through time, I built this relationship with this guy who that I do spend this money with. And at this point, he's so, I would say, happy that I am faithful to him that he spends extra time on my work.
For sure.
He spends extra, like he's fully motivated behind me when I'm in there. More than I've seen him do with other artists that I've been in there with. Right. And it's because of the relationship, because of the constant money that I have been bringing to him, and the constant, him seeing that I am serious about myself too. But the relationships have built something that I would say is a team. He's a part of my team right now.
Yeah, for sure, because it started on a business. Y'all built a great business relationship. Right. You know what I'm saying? But with doing business with that person.
Right.
You around each other, so y'all grew a personal relationship. You know what I'm saying? So the personal relationship is why, you know what I'm saying, you feel like he works a little harder on your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because low key, he's personally invested. It's not just business.
Exactly.
It ain't just the money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So whether you had the money or not, if you needed to get something off, he would.
People ain't gonna invest in you if you ain't invested in them.
Facts.
People ain't gonna want to support you if you ain't supporting them. It's a two-way street, man.
Factory. Speaking of that two-way street, speaking of support and belief, where can the people find you at so that way they can support you and they can grow that belief in you?
Everywhere.
That was a good joint. That was a good joint. I like that. Black Stan, I love you for that.
But I am the same on everything. It used to be a little conflict between my Instagram and my Facebook, but it's all changed. It's half breed stack cheese on everything. I'm the same on everything. If you're looking for me, just type in half breed stack cheese and you're gonna find me on anything. Everything. So yeah.
Everywhere.
Instagram, YouTube. I'm more active on the gram though. So if you really want to find my most active situation, go on Instagram, and that's where you'll see me every day for sure. Facebook, you'll see me every day, but most of my posts just bounce from Instagram to Facebook.
Like
Facts.
I ain't really too active on Facebook because I ain't a talker.
Facts. You'll see, much more happy stack cheese because, once you're prepared to see more show, you know what I'm saying? Afterwards, you always got the access and the ability to always pop back up, show your face, show love, promote something. Do whatever it is you got to do. It's now home for you to be able to do that as an artist, and a platform for you to use as well.
Blessed.
Kel, tell the people where they can find you at, even though they already know.
Oh, man, they already know, man. Killer Goon Gang on the gram, Killer Cal on everything else.
Factorino, and I am your host, County Kravis, a.k.a. the Chris Mack Experience, a.k.a. for my final take, man, I'm going to say this. If you ain't got that motherfucking different breed right now, man, then you a different breed.
Whole different breed.
And we don't fuck with that kind of breed.
Not that kind of different.
Because it ain't the half breed. Stack cheese, a different breed type breed. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you go download that right now. Add that to all your playlists. I'm telling you, my personal favorite. Not this perfect. That's my shit. That's my personal favorite. But the whole album is motherfucking dope, man. So you're gonna find your vibe on it. So if you think everything's perfect, then you're gonna find something more, you know what I mean, your speed on that joint. But I guarantee you gonna like Nothing's Perfect, because that's my shit. And you already know when we stamp some shit here at Clockwork, here at the CME Morning Show, that shit is motherfucking respectfully, technically, see where I put the kinetically speaking.
It's a certified
Just
stamp.
man, just follow the goddamn man. We lit, man. CME Morning Show. Glockaway, keep playing some pimpin', please.
Hey, get us out
please.
of here, man.
So we can get out of here and continue to enjoy this fly day, man.
Niggas got me